should do it. Okay, cool. All right. Well, how is everybody? Just say what's up. If you could see me, you can hear me, you know, all the good stuff. I see lots of what's ups. I met a lot of you, a lot of Profit Power Hour students in the last week. Just had such an amazing time. Last week, I came to you from New York City, and we had some technical difficulties. I'm going to touch a little bit on what I missed last week. And I'm going to show you this great presentation that I made that I built for a event, a very exclusive event that I was just speaking at last night in Orlando. Yeah, so Orlando, Florida. Yeah, I've been in Ottawa, I've been in New York, I've been back to Mississippi, then to Orlando, and back to Mississippi again in the last week. And it is just I mean, it's just it's been a crazy crazy week, crazy 24 hours. But I'm very excited about tonight. I literally just got in from Orlando. If you've been following my Snapchat, which is right here on the screen, that you can just, my username is Adrian Empire, and or you can go to snapadrianmorrison.com and it'll take you straight to my Snapchat username. But let me type it in real quick. Snapchat. Adrian Empire. So that's my username. I'm going to put it in the chat box right now. If you're on GoToWebinar, you should definitely follow me because it's been I'm using it a lot, and it's been really cool to interact with you all. I talk to so many people on my Snapchat. You can kind of see here, I just kind of like chat with people. I answer, pretty much I answer every single Snapchat that people send me. And I'm not going in and answering like, 10 paragraph long Snapchats, but I like to say what's up and I like to interact. I met with a lot of students last week in New York City. I met with my buddies, Steve and Evan, who are doing with Ecom Success Academy, and it got them back into e-commerce, is what they said. So hung out with them a little bit. We had dinner. I spoke at this crazy Shopify mastermind. All the biggest names, all the biggest guys were out there. And I networked with them, and we all just kind of discussed how can we better serve the community? What's the best way to serve everybody and get them making money with Shopify, get them to build their Shopify stores the best way. So we had a lot of e-commerce leaders in the same room. And I spoke, and a couple of other guys spoke in there. And we got lots of value. So lots of things that could help me in my business, which could help you in your business. And it's just been a fantastic week. Then yesterday, I was invited to speak at an event in Orlando to a lot of people that were starting out. And I talked to them about crushing it with video advertising. We hung out a little bit with Les Brown and Forbes Riley. If you know Forbes Riley, she was there. We hung out with her a little bit. My buddy Chris, if you've been following me on Snapchat, you probably saw Mr. Chris in there. And my brother. And big things happening, really big things happening. We're going to be focusing a lot on social media, a lot on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, a lot on YouTube. We were just talking with Chris about focusing a lot on YouTube and bringing more value to these webinars. And as you know, every single Tuesday night, I give away money. So tonight's no different. We're going to give away $100. We're going to be choosing our Profit Power Hour All-Star Student of the Month coming up at the end of this month. All right, so we're going to talk about that at the very end of the webinar and how you could become my Profit Power Hour All-Star Student. Do a YouTube interview with me. You'll get a Skype call with me. And, there's no catch. There's nothing for sale. Just something fun that I want to do with my PPH family here. So let's dive straight into it, okay? I'm going to pull up let me just get this right here popping. All right, I'm going to pull up what I did last week, okay? So last week I almost finished a really great presentation whereby we learned about something that I call bundle optimized Facebook ads. Now, bundle optimized Facebook ads are basically, it's a fancy way of saying carousel ads, right? Or video slideshow ads. And the idea and the premise behind these bundle optimized ads right here, all right, the premise behind this is to come in and create higher average order values, and get people to stack their shopping cart. So how do you take your Shopify store from getting orders that are $10 to getting orders that are $20 to getting orders that are $30, $40, $50, right? See, what most people do, I'm just going to come over here in this blank space right here. All right. So what most people do, your average person that's starting out, so your newbies, is they start their Shopify store. All right. So you got your Shopify store, and you probably start out, if you follow my training, you probably start out with something called free plus shipping. All right. So free plus shipping. Now, the free plus shipping model typically renders, $9.95 to $10.97 order values. Okay, so most of the time your orders are going to be $9.95 to $10.97. And I, over the last year and a half, have been able to build a business that has done $5.5 million. All right. And I started it off with this model right here. Okay. So I started it all off with the free plus shipping model. And if you've taken my course, if you've taken Ecom Success Academy, then you probably have seen that is kind of like my secret, I guess you could say, to starting out and having massive amounts of success. I don't know what's going on with my little board here. All right, so lots of success. Okay, but the question is, how am I getting $80, $100, $200 orders now? Well, there's two things. Number one is I'm selling more expensive products along with my free plus shipping, okay? I'm selling more higher priced, higher margin products. I'm adding those into my arsenal of products that I'm marketing, right? So we want to just take this down right here, and we want to say the next step is higher margin products. Now, I call these, we did a whole series on this, power margins, okay? So power margins are really, really important. We went over these, we talked about these, we discussed these, and it was just a huge piece of the profit power over here in 2017. But the other thing that we need to start doing, and naturally you should ascend your business, more bang for your buck. All right, so more bang for your buck. Bundle optimized ads are going to give you more bang for your buck, meaning you're going to be advertising the same way you've always advertised, but two things are going to happen. You're going to be able to show more product options to people, right? And you're going to be able to show them more variations. People, has anyone in here ever heard of the psychology of colors? Just say yes if you've heard of the psychology of colors. You probably know my favorite color is green, right? That's why Profit Power Hour is green. It's just my favorite color. My brother's favorite color is blue, right? People have specific colors that they like more than other. Another one of my friends' favorite color is orange. And when you're advertising a product that comes in different, I guess, variations, you got like a pink bracelet, a green bracelet, a red, a yellow, blue, green, whatever it is, and you're using image ads, the basic Facebook ads, the problem with that is people might be turned off by a pink bracelet, all right? Maybe it's a unisex bracelet, and you're missing out on a lot of the male market if you're using the pink color and it's your pink bracelet. There might be guys that would have purchased it, but assume it's more of a female bracelet because it's pink. Not saying that men can't wear pink, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? So with bundle optimized ads, you're able to show different variations, or you're able to show product sets. So you can get people to see that there is a set. There are various products that you should be buying together to make an entire set. Now, what this means is higher profit margins for you. All right, so this is what we discussed all last week. So multiple images, multiple products, multiple deals, multiple profit point opportunities. And the goal was higher average order value, cart stacking, and some of the cons are these ads go less viral, they are less engaged, they get less engagement, like likes, comments, shares. They cost a little bit more. The traffic is more expensive because, well, the earnings potential is higher. So it's a wash. See, this right here, this specific point right here, most people get scared of, but it's actually not a problem at all. If you look at it as an intelligent entrepreneur, you'll know that you're paying a premium for the traffic because you're probably getting traffic that's going to spend more money. All right, so these two things scare people away, but they really should not if you know what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to show you all an example of these. I'm going to show you an example of how these carousel style ads work. Yes, last week I was going through and I was building them, and the Facebook and the internet just crashed on me in New York City, and it was just an epic fail after 45 minutes. So what I want to do now is I want to open up Facebook ads. I want to dive in and I want to build a bundle optimized campaign with you. And then I'm going to give you the link so you can copy the campaign. Okay, so if you're here tonight, we're going to make sure that the campaign is open, it's live, and that people can download this example. I've given it away once before, but not like this. Okay, so let's go and let's jump into our Shopify store, and let's also jump into Facebook ads. Okay, so give me a second. Let me pull all of this up. All right, so let's see. Solutions. All right, so okay, so I'm going to pull up my Shopify store real fast. Just give me 1 second here so I can pull the password. I'm doing it on my other screen, so you shouldn't be able to see. You shouldn't be able to see what I'm doing here. So don't worry about that. I got that on the other screen, so my password and all that stuff is saved. And I'm going to pull some of the product images, and we're actually going to go through, and we are going to identify the ad type and the targeting, and we're going to build the actual campaign. How many of you in here are excited about that? You're excited about going in, you're excited about building a campaign, and you want to learn how to better bundle optimize your ad so you can increase your average order value, right? You can start earning more profits. You know, I met with so many students this week in Orlando, and a lot of them said, Adrian, I'm making some sales, but I'm not making big sales. And how do you go from making these smaller sales to making, you know, the big bad boy sales, you know, the ones that render really high profits? And I said, well, last week I did a great training. I did a phenomenal training, but we didn't actually get to finish it. And you need to be on the webinar tonight. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways and some really cool stuff tonight as soon as I pull this password. So my computer was being silly. All right, so I see a lot of you in here are excited, so that's always great. Let me just pop this password, username password in real fast. Okay, awesome. Here we are. All right, now you should be able to see my Shopify store now. So this is a demo store. Just go ahead and say yes if you can see the inside of the Shopify store. It should say, good morning, Captain. All right, very, very good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go pick up some of the products. Oh, and by the way, oh man, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but Pillow Profits released a crazy new product this week, and I think it's going to be massive. All right, so we'll talk about that later too. All right, let me just open up this pillow set, and we're going to use this pillow set as an example because, you know, this is a really good way to take a campaign that I've given everybody, and I've had a lot of people make sales with this, and go in and generate a bundle optimized ad and hopefully, you know, more sales. So what you're going to want to do is, first off, you're going to want to take each of these product images, right? These pillows right here, and you're going to want to save them. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to open them up. I'm going to save them on my computer. All right, and then we're going to go into Facebook and we're going to build an actual ad out of these. Okay, so I'm saving the L right now. Just give me a second. You might not see the saving happen because I'm doing it now on the other screen. So we're going to save these product images because these are the specific product images that we're going to use in our ads. Okay, does that make sense? Just say makes sense if that makes sense. All right, save image downloads. Okay, perfect. All right, so now that I've got them saved, so I've saved these images here, what we want to do is we want to jump over to Facebook ads. All right, so this is a fresh Facebook ads account. You can see my name up here at the top right, and we're going to start creating an ad. One of the first steps to creating these types of ads, I'm going to pull my notepad up real fast, is let me just come right over here and start out with step one, okay? All right, so let's do bundle optimized ads. All right, step one is create your bundle. Now, you can find bundles from, let's say, AliExpress items. You can find them from Pillow Profits. Okay, you could find them from T-Launch and any other print-on-demand service. All right, so it doesn't have to be just with Pillow Profits. So create your bundle. So in this particular scenario, our bundle is going to be this pillow set. But what if you're not doing a pillow set? I was talking to a great guy at the conference yesterday, and I said, you know, it's summertime. If you have a Shopify store that sells, wow, the sunset's crazy outside. Wow, it's like golden out there. Sorry, my ADD just kicked in. Oh yeah, so I was telling him, if you're selling products online in the beach niche, that's what he was in, why not create a bundle? So create like a basket of the beach towels, some toys, maybe some swim trunks or bikinis or one-piece swimsuits, maybe the wine carriers and the tumblers that people bring on the beach, because generally glass is not allowed on the beach. So the little plastic cup sets and everything, and then advertise it as a bundle, and people will buy the beach bundle, right? And watch my presentation on bundle optimized ads. People usually want to buy the set, right? So we're going to do this right here. So step one is you want to go ahead, you want to create your bundle. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you have a niche fan page, okay, which we already have. If you've been following my training, you know that I say the best type of fan page to have is have your niche fan page. So step number two is you want to have your niche specific fan page, okay? So step one is you want to create your bundle, all right? Step two is you want to have a niche specific fan page to advertise it on. Now, a niche specific fan page could be, you know, archery. It could be, you know, mommies. So a fan page about being a mom or dad, or it could be, you know, grandparents. It could be tactical. Whatever it may be. We're going to use the archery one in this specific example, okay? Step three is going to be, obviously, you want to go in and you want to build your bundle optimized ad. So you want to build your Facebook ad. So step three is grab your images and build your ad. So very simple. Build your ad, but you want to use, oh no, did I already forget again? Carousel ads. All right. So you want to use your carousel ad types. So let's jump over here to Facebook and let's hit create an ad. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to hit create an ad and we're just going to start from scratch. Okay. So we're going to start from scratch. Now, when you get right here and it asks you what you want to create, what type of ad do you want to create, we always are going to choose conversion ads, because even with bundle optimized ads, we want conversions, we want sales. So we're going to come over here and we're going to click conversions. All right, we're going to call this archery pillow set bundle optimize. So this lets me know that this particular campaign is a bundle optimized campaign. So the ads within it are going to feature the set, right? So I usually say bundle optimized or video or whatever it may be. So let me check my time here. Okay. Conversion event. We're going to want to do purchase. Okay. So you're going to want to optimize for purchases out of the gate. That's what I recommend. Now, then we're going to want to go in and we're going to want to start building our audience. Okay. Now, I have a great set of targeting that I use and that I actually have let most of my students download that is all about archery, okay? So I'm going to pull up some of the targeting, and I'm just going to start putting some keywords in here, just like we did the other week, okay? So we'll just say archery talk. Oh, that's languages. Duh. All right, so archery talk. Now, what I love about Facebook's targeting is that when you find keywords, all right, that's not going to bring anything up, bear archery. When you find a keyword, Facebook immediately and intelligently starts looking for other keywords that are similar to that, and they're actually really, really good keywords. Field archery, target archery, so on and so forth. So you come in here and you start building your interests. So like bowhunting.com, very good keyword for the archery niche, okay? So we got bowhunting.com. We'll put a couple of other ones in. USA archery, because we're targeting the US right now. Let's see what else we have. Elite archery. Hoyt. All right, so start looking at brands of bow and arrows or bows. Hoyt archery, okay? So we've got Hoyt archery. Let's see what else we have. World Archery Federation. Wow, okay, 428,000 people. So already we have an audience of people interested in archery at 900,000 people, okay? Now, we want them to buy more than one item. So we might not even just have pillows. We might have pillows and towels and, you know, a set, a bundle, all right? Now, what we're going to do is just add a couple more keywords. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll put in Hoyt bows. All right, that's not a good keyword anymore. It's not there. Let's see what else we have. Mission archery. All right, that's not pulling anything up. Just type in archery in general. All right, field archery. All right, so that takes us up to 1.1 million people, which is really good for a precise campaign. Because if you followed my training and you followed what I call the 4 phases of advertising, of targeting, then you'll know that the 1 to 2 million range is really good for your beginner campaign, all right? So we got 1.1 million people. We'll leave it there. So we're going to scroll down, and we're going to edit our placements, okay? And when we edit these placements, we don't want to use Instagram out of the gate. We don't want to use the audience network. And as a matter of fact, we don't even want to use instant articles or right-hand columns. Wow, we just got rid of everything other than the feed. I always say this, when you're first starting out, the news feed is going to be the highest converting place for your Facebook ads. So you're going to put it in the news feed. All right, then you're going to set your daily budget. We're going to do it $5. I always do $5. That's just the way that it is. You can ask me a zillion times, and every time I'm going to say, start your ads with a simple $5 budget. I had students come up to me and say, Adrian, this weekend, and said, Adrian, can you do over a $10 budget? And I said, yeah, you can do over $10 if you want to, but like I don't, so I wouldn't advise that you do. This is just how I run my business. All right, now the next step is going to be to go in, and it's going to be to choose the type of ad that you want to start marketing. So, all right, we get here and we have this drop-down menu where we can click and we can select our fan page. So make sure that you choose a niche specific fan page. And what that means is if you have an archery item, I'm going to run it from I love archery. All right. If you have a tattoo item, it's I'm addicted to ink. If you are looking at one of my tactical fan pages, it's going to be blacked out tactical. All right. So you want niche fan pages because niche fan pages are more relatable. You can build a tribe. All right. As a matter of fact, let's write that down. Let me grab my notepad, and up here where we have niche specific fan pages right here. All right, we're going to just put a little PS, and we're going to say build a tribe. All right, build a tribe with niche fan pages. And I say build a tribe because when you have a passion specific or a niche specific fan page, the people that like that page are going to interact with it more. Think about it. You might like BuzzFeed's fan page, right? Huge company. You might like Cheddar. You might like, you know, some of these big social media network fan pages, but they're very broad. You don't go interact with them very often. But if you're super passionate about archery and you're a part of a community that only posts about archery type items, then guess what's going to happen? You're probably going to engage with that more often, go visit it more often, look for updated news, look for updated strategies or targets or arrows, whatever it may be. So build a tribe with a niche specific fan page. Now, the format that you're going to use is the carousel ad, all right? So you're going to use the carousel ad. Now, the carousel ad is one of the most ignored ads in Facebook, okay? So carousel ads are one of the most ignored ads in all of Facebook, even though they're number one in their options. Most people use a single image, or they use videos, which videos are great, by the way. So, you know, that's awesome. We'll talk about collections in the future. I've seen a lot of you ask about that. We'll talk about it later, okay? But carousel ads create pattern interruption. They're different, and people want to see what the next image is. You can make them look really, really cool. So we'll show you and we'll play around with that a little bit. So you want to click carousel ads. All right, now when you get down here to writing your ad with carousel ads, the idea is you want to have each carousel with a different product in it. Now this could be your bundle, it could be the pillow set, it could be whatever, but it all needs to make sense, and you can make really cool images out of it as well. So we have 4 pillows. All right, so we're going to add 4 carousels, and you'll see here the little preview, and this is what it's going to look like. All right, so on mobile phones. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you through building these. It says automatically show the best performing cards first. We are going to deselect that because what we're doing is we're advertising a product that spells a word, right? So we want it always to be LOVE from our pillow set. All right, and add a card at the end with your profile picture. We want to keep that on because that's going to get us more fans, okay? So that's always really good. Now with these, you can do videos or images. We're going to keep it on images, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to start adding in these product images, okay? So let's do that right now. Let's pop over here and grab our photos. All right, cool. All right, so image number 1. All right, we're going to hit select image. I'm going to drag and I am going to drop this image here. So let's do this real fast. All right, so options. Let's grab the first one and let's drop it. All right, so we just grabbed the first one in here. All right, let's drop it. Now we have the L. All right, so this L pillow is going to show up in the carousel. All right, we're going to change the headline of each one, and we're just going to say love archery pillow set. And then this description is optional, okay? So save, I don't know, what you might want to say something like save 50% off the full. All right, won't let you say more. So say 50% off today, all right? Whatever the discount is. And then you want to put your Shopify store at the bottom, all right? Whatever your Shopify store destination URL is, you put that on the bottom. Now, dang it, I put that on card number 3. Of course I put that on card number 3. All right, so let's put the L in again. All right, so set change image. We're going to drag the L, drop it. We're going to hit confirm. There we go. All right, so there's our L. I was wondering, why isn't it showing up? All right, now what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that we grab this, and we put the same thing on every single card. So it's kind of like mind numbing, but you know, it works. You don't need to be clever on every single card. All right, now on the second card, we're going to put the second image. All right, so let me grab the second image. Boom. All right, we're going to hit confirm here. Got it. All right, so now you see the second image is in here, the O, and we're going to use the same thing. So we're going to do save 50% off. We're going to do the Love Archery pillow set. You could put exclusive, you could put limited, whatever it may be. Now the third picture, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that in. And another reason a lot of people don't use these, but just quite simply because they take a little bit longer to build these types of ads. When you get in here and you start building these types of ads, it becomes kind of boring because you have to do a different image, a different description for every single one. But the results, right, the fruits of that extra labor that you put in are really, really high. All right, so the last card, number 4, we're going to go ahead. We're going to hit select image. All right, let's go and grab the E, and let's toss that bad boy in there. All right, now we've got the V. So let me just take this last description here. So boom, okay. Then we'll do here, put boom. Same thing in each one. Okay, perfect. All right, so now what we've done is we have created our carousel. Now we can view this in desktop format, mobile format, and you see now that people can scroll over and they can see the cards, right? And they can see your fan page. So this is what it's going to look like when most people see it. When they're scrolling through their news feed, they're going to see the L, they're going to see the O, and naturally, this is like a magnet for engagement. It's going to get people to come in and engage with your ad by clicking. There's 2 different types of engagement. All right, let's pull my notepad back up. 2 different types of engagement that you need to understand. All right, so 2 types of engagement. And you know, people oftentimes associate only engagement with one word or one type of engagement, and that is likes, comments, shares, right? So the first type is social engagement. And this is the most coveted, right? People, this is what they focus on. They focus on, you know, those little likes and the shares and the tags and the comments, right? That's engagement. And Facebook loves that type of engagement. But there's also another type of engagement, all right, that should be very much a part of your business and very much a focus of your business. Now, the second type of engagement that we focus on is actual, I call this actual user. That leads to a sale. So this is non-social, all right? So actual user engagement that leads to a sale is non-social engagement, okay? It's not a like. Let's do non-social. It's not a like. It's not a share. It's none of that stuff up there. What it is it is a click. All right, so click to website. Could also be click to review product. Okay, so this is a pretty important type of engagement, obviously, because one of these is, oh, I'm just sharing it, I'm tagging it, somebody else may like this. This one right here is, I'm genuinely interested in the product. I'm going to click through to this and I'm going to take a look at the sales page, or I'm going to review the ad. In other words, I'm going to read the ad. I'm going to see what the rest of the ad looks like. So when somebody comes here and they click on this ad, right, and they start clicking to the right, this is actual engagement that could lead to a sale. They're not sharing it. They're not liking it. What they're doing is they're looking at the product, right? They're looking at the set. And this is like a magnet for that type of user engagement because people are curious what's next, right? People don't like things to be unfinished. They like to see finished products. And my brain sees half of a product here, right? I need to click all the way over to see what the whole thing looks like and what it's like. So this creates a different type of engagement that Facebook loves, interaction, right? User to ad interaction, and Facebook loves it. So these ads work very well. And same thing goes for the mobile feed, is they can click over, they can scroll over, and they can look at these ads on Instagram, on mobile Facebook, so on and so forth. You've got plenty of space for a title and your discount. You've got your button that says learn more. So you've got your CDA button that you'll want to change to probably shop now on here. So you've got a nice strong call to action. And this is why I like these so much. You've got your display links, and then you can go in and you can set your ad live, right? Now, these ads don't usually take off near as much in terms of being viral as some other ads, right? Some other ad types like videos and whatnot. But what they do is they create that user engagement that oftentimes leads to some serious sales, right? That's the type of stuff that we're looking for. Is everybody with me on this? Just say yes if you are with me on this. All right, so I see lots of yeses. Very good. Okay, cool. A lot of you feel me on this. Good. All right, perfect. Cool. All right, so I'm telling you, when you use these types of ads, this will increase your average order value. It will lead people to purchase bundles. It will show people different variations. Let's just say we're not doing a set of this pillow set. What we're doing is we're showing off a couple of different types of products. We're getting more bang for our buck, and carousel ads very much are an important piece of my personal business. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you last week, and that was like my main goal last week. Carousel ads are nothing new. They've been around for a long time, but you need to remember that they're there. You need to utilize them the right way. You need to understand, why would I use carousel ads? Like, what's the point of using carousel ads? This is what most people don't do. They don't use their brain. They say, oh, page post ad, video ad, but they don't understand, why is a video ad so good? Why is a carousel ad important, even though it gets less engagement, it costs more money for the traffic? Why is a page post ad so important, right? Page post ads get boatloads of engagement, social engagement, which Facebook loves. Carousel ads get actual user engagement that leads to a sale, which Facebook loves. Video ads are the types of content that Facebook wants to see in the newsfeed. That's what people want. So Facebook loves video content. If you want a well-rounded business, you don't do one thing. You use the entire formula, the entire combination. You're able to hit people on all fronts. And that's how you have a mega successful ad campaign. You talk to the biggest guys out there, they'll say they're utilizing all of Facebook's ad features, their ad types, because they all serve a purpose. Think about it. Would Facebook have all of these different ad types if only one of them was good? No, they wouldn't. They have them all because they each serve a specific purpose. And if you understand how to optimize each one, you can double up, triple up, you can quadruple the amount of sales that you're generating, right? And some of these may be less clicks every day, but higher profit margins. And that's the key, right? Is not putting all of your eggs in one basket. All right, so Windward says, I have to learn a lot. Yeah, well, get on my webinars and I will continue to teach you. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna shift gears, okay? I just showed you carousel ads, and this was really finishing up where I left off last week. But in the same token, while we're on bundle optimized ads, while we're discussing bundle optimized Facebook ads, you've got carousel, but you've also got video ads, all right? Video ads are also a very large part of my business. Now, this past weekend, I did a presentation with, at Shopify, and I did it at Orlando at this other event. And by the way, here's an image of me at the Shopify desk and chilling with, here I am at the mastermind speaking to the group. So I thought this was a pretty cool slide. So these are some of the top influencers in the Shopify space. Some of them are actual Profit Power Hour students that have excelled, and they've just done some really big things. So I went up there, I taught people about webinars and how to better train and how to engage with their students, and just how to make everything better and make students more profitable. That was my goal out of this presentation. But with that being said, what I want to do is I want to show you a little presentation that I put together about video ads. Now, some of you are saying, why are there no women there? There actually were quite a few ladies invited by Shopify, but none of them showed up. There was like 4 or 5 like top marketers that were guys that didn't show up, and there were a lot of the ladies that did not show up. I don't know, it just didn't fit in their schedule. So we walked in there and we did realize that. We're like, wow, it's just a bunch of dudes. Like, there's not even like one lady in here. And trust me, I would much rather be in a room with at least a couple of women than just a bunch of guys. But that's the way that it ended up. All right, so it was a fun event though. I want to talk to you about video ads in e-commerce though. So let's go ahead and let's make this slideshow really big. And we'll take the last 20 minutes or so, and I'm going to walk you through this little presentation. Y'all know I don't usually do PowerPoints, but this is I think this one will provide you with an immense amount of value. All right, so video ads work very, very well. If you take a look here at this screenshot, you're going to see some of my Facebook ad campaigns, and you'll see the return on my ad spend. So you see that they're video ads. 14 grand to make 41K, 9 grand to make 26, 8K to make 24K, 5K to make 18 grand, 5,000 to make 15. So we're seeing a lot of 3X and 4X ads, right? So we know that the profit margins on these are really, really solid. How many of you in here would like to open up your Facebook ad account and realize benefits of profits like this? Just say me, type in money signs into the chat box. Okay, I see lots of you saying me, lots of money signs. Okay, just follow what I say. All right, and you can duplicate my exact strategy with video ads. All right, so why are video ads killing it with Facebook marketing? Cisco, massive company obviously, said in 2017, 69% of all consumer traffic will be from video ads. This is why I've been teaching you all a lot of video ads. These are easy to digest, right? And in an age of information overload, we don't want to read everything. We like to see a picture or a video and consume, right? Things need to be easy to digest. People rather be entertained than read. This is why you see people playing on their iPhones instead of reading books. Now, you used to go on an airplane or a bus or be in a waiting room at the dentist or the doctor, and people would be reading a magazine, they'd be reading a book, but now their head is buried in their phone because we can take social media with us everywhere we go. The majority of the news feed is dominated by Facebook. by video. So if you go into Facebook and you scroll, you're going to see mostly videos. And the great thing about Facebook videos is you can see how many people have watched them. So you've got credibility. They have a higher relevance score. Video ads cost less money than most other types of ads, and they get massive and massive and massive amounts of engagement. So why do most people not do this? How many of you in here are not doing video ads? I mean, you're my students, so you should be doing them, but I bet you some of you are not. All right, so I see a lot of you saying, I'm not doing them. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to give some of you a Profit Power Hour spanking, a slap. All right, because we've got Barbara, Tyrell, Shaquille, Tandaria, Nathan, Lilia, Daniel, Gary, Doug. A lot of you in here are saying you don't use them. Why is that? I tried to ask myself, I said, why aren't a lot of people using video ads, even though 70% of the consumer traffic is going to be from video ads in 2017? I mean, you don't need a big company to tell you that. You can open up Facebook and see it's all videos. So why are people not using video ads? I like to use this little GIF right here. And this is how most people look at video ads and advertising in general. They're like, oh my God, equations and just, it's hard. See, people tend to overcomplicate things. Even if they know that something is good for them, they don't do it because they tend to overcomplicate it. How many of you in here overcomplicate things sometimes? All right, so I see a lot of you in here saying that you overcomplicate things. That's normal. Most people aren't comfortable on camera. They have zero editing skills. They're not creative enough to do videos, and they don't know what it is that they don't know. All right, very important. But the moment that I started using video ads and I uncomplicated them, I said, I'm going to simplify Facebook video ads, is November of 2016. And in November of 2016, I saw my 20K days go up to 30K days and 40K days, all right, with video ads, which played a massive role in it. Video ads are easy to make because you all know that I've shown you that you can run video ads by way of slideshows, right? And Facebook has the free tool built in. I showed you how to do it a couple of weeks ago. But the reason you should be using these also that's it's overlooked is Facebook tracks insanely valuable data, right? Extremely valuable data, and gives you the ability to advertise more than one product in an ad. They create these golden audiences from video views. Somebody watches your video, they're a very valuable customer. I don't even have to do targeting anymore. I don't have to go in and put archery keywords in or cat keywords in or tactical keywords in, because I have these golden profit audiences from video views. I've got millions of them that I know are bullseye targeted, that engaged with me before. It's so amazing. And then, you know, a slideshow video ad is very simple. It's just images. You just put different colors of the product in, different variations of the product in, whatever it may be. I mean, you drag and drop and Facebook builds the video ad for you. So start using it. Okay, so here's some of my video ads. Here's one with 7 million in reach. It's had over 2 million views. And you can see the social engagement. Remember, there's those two types of engagement. The social engagement that we get is fantastic. 29,000 shares, 2 million views, 13,000 comments. We've got another one over here, 2.1 million views with 20,000 shares, boatloads of comments. So this is that second type of engagement that we were talking about. So remember, you've got carousel ads and you've got video ads, both of which are bundle optimized, right? Both of them give you similar benefits, but they both have pros and cons. That's why you use both of them. Strengths, weaknesses. Get the best of both worlds, all right? So these are just some of my video ads. What I love about video ads also is that Facebook tracks the video engagement. So you're looking at some of my ads in here. I had to blur them out. But Facebook tracks your 3-second views, your 10-second. So how many people watch 3 seconds? How many people watch 10 seconds? 25%, 50%, 75%, 95%. And check this out. All of these people that are watching my ad They go into a retargeting audience, that golden profit audience that I can always target in the future. So for this particular niche right here, to see the line one, 25%, add 1.4 million people watch this video. Watch at least 25% of it. Now I can retarget every single one of them for new products, new ads. We'll go over that. So you've got the different layers, or the different, I guess, points of the video, the 25, 50, 75, all the way to 100. And you're able to monetize these in the future, right? So there is the direct, instant gratification benefit of a video ad, which is the sale. You get a sale from that ad. But then you've got the long-term benefit, which is the audience that you create, because everybody that watches it now goes into a list that you can target in the future. Target your past video viewers. You know what they like. And hell, you know that if somebody watched 95% of your video, they're probably going to be extremely interested in the niche that you're marketing, right? If they only watch 3 seconds, do you think that they're a very interested customer? Yes or no? They're not a very interested customer. Also, take into account, how long is your video? Is it 3 minutes long, or is it 10 seconds long? That also, plays a little bit of a role in it, right? So you're gonna, the longer your video is, the less 50, 75 to 95% video views you're going to get. Now, all of these videos end up getting dumped into your custom audiences. They are retargeting audiences. So if you look right here in this red box, and by the way, how many of you in here feel like everybody that got to see this presentation yesterday got some valuable information? Because this is the slideshow that I built to share with them. I mean, they were like mind blown. Most of them were, and some of them didn't even know what the heck I was talking about. They've probably never done a Facebook ad before, but they got a lot of value. They may not know it, but a lot of people came up to me and said, wow, I didn't know that. But anyways, all of those people that watch our videos, they go into these custom audiences, and you see where it says engagement video. It's in this type column toward the bottom, custom audience engagement video. So let's just say this is the cat niche, okay? And I was marketing a cat product, some cat socks, or archery, whatever, maybe. Let's stick with cats. All right, I have 1.6 million people that watch the cat video. That's okay. But if I have 300,000 people that watch 50% of my video, I can go retarget them and probably scoop up some very low-hanging fruit. Same thing with 75% and 95%. Very, 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 very valuable audiences. And now I never have to use keywords again. I never have to use targeting again. I never have to worry about finding the best keyword, because this is better than keyword targeting. As long as your video is live, these audiences are constantly updating, so they're evergreen growing audiences. If your video goes viral, they just build and build and build and build, and you're able to go back and retarget these people. And I mean, they're just massive. Like we were building a campaign with my company last week, and I said, hey, we're gonna test this new product. You guys are scrambling around, like, how the hell do we do this? What do we do? What's the best keyword list to use to target this? And I'm like, guys, come on. I've taught you well. It's pretty obvious what we do. We go to our niche video audience for that niche, okay? We go to our 95% video viewers. And in that case, we have 126,000 of them. Cream of the crop. They watched all of the video. It takes a lot to get somebody to stop and watch the entire video in this age of information overload. And we market the product only to them to start. So the first group of people that we show this product to are our most valuable past ad viewers or customers. And if it works, then we know we got a winner, right? And we know that if they eat it up, then let's show it to the 75% video viewers, then the 50, then the 25s, then the 10s, and we're opening it up into the millions. and then we release it to the public, right? So now that we know that it's working, we're dialing it in, we're making money off of it. Now let's go target keywords, because we know that the product works, right? We know that the product is hot. We've proven that because we released it to some of our most targeted audiences to start. Because if these people don't buy it, then I can promise you that cold targeting leads aren't going to buy it. All right? Because in the cat niche, right, these are our best prospects. These are the people that engage with our cat product videos. So these should work better than anything else. And it's reverse engineering the process. Does everybody understand me? Just say yes or say I understand. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Dove said, what up, Dove? Man, you're so awesome. I see you all the time on my social media. And I hope I pronounced your name right. I guess it's D-O-V. All right, so it says, do you go over this in ESA? No, I don't go into like mega detail on this in ESA, but I'm adding it in there. And actually, we did update it. Actually, you know what? I did. I updated this. If you go into Ecom Success Academy, I'd go over this in ESA, but in a different way, in a different presentation, and just a significant amount more of detail. I thought you were asking about this presentation. No, but we teach video ads and we teach video audiences in great detail in ESA. So if you're in ESA, go watch those videos on secret video and video audiences. Okay. All right. So there's 3 ways that you can use those audiences that you build. Remember, you've got these audiences. They're like an email list, but they're actually in Facebook. Number 1 is you can retarget your ads to them. So people that don't buy your product, you just retarget them until they do. All right, well, that's basic. All right, we all know that. But then you can scale your ad with lookalike audiences. We'll go into this in great detail in the future, okay? You could scale with lookalike audiences, and you can remarket new products to your viewers. So you can scale with lookalikes, and what I really love is you've got all of those audiences that that have watched your video before. You know that they love cat stuff. You know that they love whatever the niche is. So keep finding new products and remarket to those audiences, and they're just like pure money, just pure money. When you do that, you know that they're interested in the niche. You know that they're your most engaged users. They've watched a lot of your video, a certain percentage. You can identify, you know, if they're 25%, 50, 75, or 95. So push new products out to them. Don't just market one thing to them, just as long as it's in the same niche. I mean, it's the best of the best. All right, so retargeting ads. I usually retarget people that watched 3 seconds and or at 25% of the video, okay? Because that's the biggest audience. People that watch 3 seconds to 25% is going to be the majority of the people that see the ad. So I retarget those groups and I pick up more buyers, okay? I see about 3x ROI on these types of ads. And this is easy money that slips through the cracks, all right? Have you ever seen that happen where you watched a video and you didn't finish it, but it just kept showing up in your newsfeed over and over and over and over and over again? It's because you're being retargeted because you did not finish the video. All right, then you've got your lookalike audiences. Now, what I do, very important, write this down. Do not forget this. All right, I create lookalike audiences from people that watch 95% of my video. Think about that. We know that if they watch 95% of my video, that they are the most valuable group of people. So why would I want to build a lookalike audience of people that only watch 3% or 25% if I could say, hey, Facebook, look at the people that watched almost the entire video and go find me more people like them. So if you want to build a lookalike audience, you can build a lookalike audience from people that watched your video. And you want to do it of people that watched at least 95%, because this is going to be the cream of the crop. Okay, This is almost like finding similar buyers. It's almost like making a lookalike audience of buyers. I mean, that's the type of quality you get. And these people are super engaged because they've watched the full video, and Facebook will find similar people automatically. And this is how you scale your ads. If you have a bundle optimized ad, right? You've got a bundle optimized ad that's profiting and you want to scale it. Well, you go build lookalike audiences based off of video views or clicks, right? Or buyers. And video audiences build up so quickly, like just from people watching. It's very easy to get 1,000 video views. And I would recommend, you get about 1,000 before you build a lookalike audience, okay? So how do you build a lookalike audience? Well, you go into Facebook's custom audiences area, and you see right here where it lists all of your audiences, all right? And you click on the 95% video views of that ad. So it's not going to be of anybody that viewed any video. It's going to be build an audience of people that watched video A on cat socks, okay? And all you do is you click the 95% video viewers. There's 126,000 people in this audience, and you hit create a lookalike audience. So you create a lookalike audience, and it's going to look at those 126,000 people in that niche, and it's going to go build me a lookalike audience from it. And I'm going to end up getting lookalike audiences like these right here at the tip top, where we created a lookalike audience of people that watched at least 95% of the video. And we did it in the US, Australia, and Canada, because those were the 3 big markets. So we've got another, if you add them all up, 3 million people or so that are very similar to the people that almost watched the entire video before. And this is how we get these massive, 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 massive audiences, and they just keep growing and growing and growing. How many of you in here feel like there's a lot of value in that right there? Just say yes. Roberta says, oh, well, yeah, right? Now you're building up these crazy lookalikes. Remember, you're zero targeting. You're never having to use keywords again. It's a beautiful thing. All right, and then you've got remarketing ads. Where you can target all video audiences. So anybody that watched at least 25% of your video is a pretty high quality lead on Facebook. So target anybody that watched 25% plus. These people have shown engagement, right? They put some time in. 1 second of somebody's time is extremely valuable on Facebook. So if you capture them for a couple of seconds, then they still are a better lead than a cold prospect. You get mega targeted leads from this. I mean, it's better than using Facebook's basic targeting. You already know what they're interested in, so just show them more products. So if I have a video ad for the Facebook pillow set, the archery pillow set, and people have watched that slideshow video, I know that they're interested in archery. Right? They wouldn't have watched a video, a full video advertising a pillow set and archery products if they weren't interested in archery. So let's find more products. Let's go into Pillow Profits and let's take the artwork and let's make an archery t-shirt or archery shoe or an archery whatever else they have, a backpack, right? And let's remarket products to them that we know that they're likely to be interested in. All right, and when you do this, you're able to find products that convert at a faster pace. Let me show you an example of some of my remarketing campaigns. All right, let me take a sip of this real quick. So these are some of my remarketing ads where I'm retargeting people with a brand new product that previously looked at an ad, a video of mine for a similar product, the same niche. The 95% video view audience, I spent $1,400 to make $3,000. The 75%, $1,000 to make $3,000. 75% killed it, did better than 95% audience. And you'll also notice that the reach, you see how the reach, it gets higher and higher and higher because the audiences are bigger. The 10-second audience is bigger than the 25%. The 3-second audience is bigger than the 10-second audience. So, that plays a big role into reach and scalability. But you can see the profits. The 3-second video ad didn't make any money at all. That was actually at a loss when you take, well, wasn't really a loss. I think it was more like break even because it's a really cheap product, but you know, not enough to like, you know, jump up and down about. But the rest of them, they made money. They were profitable ads, and they're for a brand spanking new product. All I did was I went and I built ads for a new product in the same niche, targeted to people that watched a video on an older ad that I was marketing, and I just made money, right? I mean, it just like, it works. Every time I do it, it's worked. So I set my ads up with a $5 a day budget. I test them for full 3 days max, like I always do. And if it's profitable, I start scaling them. So I have my video ad, my bundle optimized video ad, all right? And I immediately start retargeting the 3-second to 25% video viewers to finish the video and buy the product. And then after a little while, after I've gotten people, at least 1,000 people to watch the video, I start scaling with lookalike audiences. So I start saying, Facebook, look at the people that have watched this video and start building me lookalike audiences. And then that cycle continues to grow and scale. But then I start also remarketing. I remarket my audience. I remarket other products to my previous audiences. They just keep buying. It's like, why would you want to always try to acquire a brand new customer? What you really want is repeat customers. That's where a valuable business becomes even more valuable. Is not when you're always getting a new customers, but the same people are coming back over and over and over again, and they're buying more stuff, right? And that's what you do when you do remarketing. You're getting repeat buyers. That builds a ton of value with your business. It's huge. And Shopify tracks repeat customers. So if you ever go to sell your business, you could say, not only are we acquiring a bunch of new customers every day, but Shopify will show you that we have customers come back 10, 20, 30 times buying more stuff. Well, remarketing plays a big role in that, and that's going to help you sell your business. So that's the formula right there, and that's how I absolutely crush it with video ads. So I just simplified video ads for you. If you're in Ecom Success Academy, there's a lot more detailed training in there. But how many of you are excited to go in and use bundle optimized ads now? Because you've got video ads and you've also got these carousel ads, and both of them are bundle optimized ads. Video ads give you that engagement that we were talking about. Where is it? Give you that social engagement, right? That's what video ads do. And then carousel ads give you that actual user engagement that's more likely to lead to a sale. So you're not going to get as many, likes and shares and all that, but you're going to get a lot of engagement that leads to sales. And that's really what we're looking for at the end of the day, right? So that being said, a couple of things I want to get to, but first, how many of you feel like, and I want to Snapchat this, okay? I want to Snapchat this here on the Profit Power Hour. So let me just do that real quick. I want the world to see what my group thinks of the training. So in 3 seconds, I'm going to count down. All right, 3, 2, 1. I want you to just give me as much feedback as you can. Did you love the training? Did you, let me know what you think, okay? But I want you to flood the chat box. So people on Snapchat are like, what the hell is going on, okay? 3, 2, 1. All right, what did everybody think about today's training with the Profit Power Hour? Go ahead and leave your feedback. We got wicked stuff, love it. I love the training, amazing info. We have now got still almost right at 1,000 people in here. Some people have dropped off, but we have had a lot of training in here, tons of value. Listen, follow me on all of my social media, okay? So follow me on all of my social media. It's here on the bottom right of the screen. And guys, this is bundle optimized ads. This is what I'm doing in my business. Others are doing in theirs, and you should be doing this in your business as well, all right? So a couple of things before we give away the money, because we're gonna give away $100 tonight, is we're gonna be doing our All-Star Student of the Month very soon. And there's a lot of benefits to being the All-Star Student of the Month. I went over them a couple of weeks ago. All right. If you go to the Profit Power Hour Facebook group, here it is right here. And at the very tip top, you watch this video right here, and you post screenshots of your earnings in here, and you tell us why you started this, what you've been doing. Just give it, you can kind of see what other people have said. You're going to get the chance to win a VIP ticket to Build Sim Profit Live. That's our conference we're doing coming up in October, at the very end of October. So we're doing it, 30-minute Skype call with me. I'm going to peep out your store, help you optimize it, and a YouTube interview with me, and some sort of mystery gift that I'm going to give away. And you'll have like your name and your image on a page that we're making for our PPH All-Stars. It has nothing to do with how much money you've made, everything to do with the fact that you've generated at least one sale and you're grinding. You're out there and you're putting in the work. Now, it's not going to be 100% randomized in the very beginning, because we're going to have to, go through and see what, make sure everybody put in, like they're legit. Then we're going to get all the ones, because, people sometimes put up fake screenshots and all that stuff. Once we legitimize all of them, it's going to be pretty much random. But there's a twist to this, okay? There is a twist to this. And it's going to really separate some people from others. It's great to get a screenshot and everything, but I would like to get a video from people that want to be a Profit Power Hour All-Star. An actual video on your phone, okay? So you film yourself like this, or you could do it on your webcam. And I want you to, send me the video to success@adrianmorrison.com. And in the video, I want you to say, what your name is, where you're from, why you started doing e-commerce, what you've done. Are you making money? So you don't have to say exactly how much you're making, but you could say, I've made $700 so far, or I've made $2,000 so far, or $4,000 or $5,000 so far. And the reason that I want to have these videos, there's two reasons. One of them is because I like to verify that people are super legit and not just a screenshot. Number two is I like to share success stories with everybody else. I like to share that people are having success and that this is real. Because so many people don't believe that you really can achieve success with this. They don't believe you can achieve your first sale. They just think it's, they don't think it's real. So videos are a great way for me to show the world that this is big and lots of people are doing it. It doesn't need to be a long video, maybe 30 seconds. I'll give you an example. I would be like, hey, my name's Adrian Morrison. I'm from Madison, Mississippi. I get on Adrian's webinars all the time. His training has helped me greatly. I've so far with my e-commerce store, I've been able to generate X amount of dollars, and I would recommend that anybody do this. I would totally recommend that you get educated on this stuff because it rocks. Boom, right? I'll even write out an exact script that you can read, and you plug in your amount of money, right? And your name, and obviously whatever. And you can add anything else that you're willing to share, but probably just keep it short. So when you do that, we will review the heck out of those. And, that also gets you an entry to be a Profit Power Hour All-Star. All right. So, Will, that's not how this works. Do not flood my chat box with your question 1,000 times. That is the best way to get kicked out off of my webinar. All right. So do not flood my chat box. I do not want to see your question 1,000 times in my chat box. I'm trying to read what people are saying. Geez, goodness gracious. All right, so that's just not the best way to get your. There's 1,000 people in here. I can't answer everybody's question, and you should. Everybody that comes in here knows how it's bad webinar etiquette to do that. All right, so Just trying to read what everybody's saying here. Okay. All right. So how many of you in here are going to send a video to success@adrianmorrison.com? And are you excited about becoming a Profit Power Hour All-Star? Just say me. Just say yes. All right. Now, it is coming up at the end of the month now. What is it? The 20th. So we got 10 days. We're going to start reviewing these ASAP. So I want you to literally, before you go to bed tonight, if you can, as soon as you can, send in these videos, because I'm going to personally review them. I'm going to have my team personally review them. We're going to learn a little bit about you from the video, and we're just going to do, I'm really excited about choosing our first Profit Power Hour All-Star. So very, very exciting. And I need the videos as soon as possible, because I don't want to, the last 3 days of the month, to have to go and, you know, freaking watch a boatload of videos. So send them in now, okay? 2 things. Send me a video, and I need you to post in this thread right here a screenshot of your earnings report and just a little bit about your journey, okay? And also send in the video. We're gonna have my team looking at this thread. We're gonna have my team and myself looking at the personal videos that you send. And then we're going to choose our Profit Power Hour All-Star of the month, and it's going to be a really fun monthly program. Remember, there's no catch to this. There's nothing for sale. There's, you know, it's nothing like that. It's just a fun program, and it also generates earnings reports, which are very, very important to me and to most people to learn how to do this stuff. Now, Will, to answer your question, you asked like literally 20 times in a row, do you do 1 day after click or 7-day for a test ad? I taught this a while ago. I always do 7+ days. You know, that's by default now, I believe. So if you have Ecom Success Academy, I taught about that. I taught that, okay? All right. So a couple of other little questions in here. I'm just kind of going through everybody that will give away the money. Oh, another thing. If you go to, let me just pull the link up, amsecretlink.com/profits, you should be able to download the Archer campaign. Let me just double check and make sure I made it live again. It's been a crazy week. Let's see here. If not, I need to make that available. Yeah. Okay. So real quick, let me go into the site and let me make the download available for that particular campaign that we did today, so y'all can go download those files. In just a second here. Pull it up. And I'm gonna open up the download link. So if you go to amsecretlink.com/profits, then I'm gonna open up the download link for the archery pillow set. So give me just a second. Where is that at? All right, hold on. Un momento, por favor. I'm going to open it up for 2 days. All right, so it gives y'all a little bit of time to go in and do it. So in just a second, you're going to see a button come up on amsecretlink.com/profits. And it's going to allow you to download the campaigns so you can go build a bundle optimized campaign with carousel ads. So let me just pull that button up. All right, so I've got it there. Now let's do it on the mobile version. All right, elements, manage. There we go. Okay, so if you go to the link at the bottom left of the screen now, you'll be able to download the Pillow Profits Archery campaign. And I'd love to see a lot of you go in and test this and, you know, tell me about your results with carousel ads. So now when I refresh this, you should see the button pop up. So let me just hit save. And I want to make sure if y'all can help me by testing it, that the button comes up, because sometimes it takes it a minute to come up. So let's see. Will y'all tell me when you go to the site, if you see the blue button at the bottom? Just say yes if you see the blue button. You don't see it yet? All right, hold on. let's see. Save. Preview. Huh. Shows me the button. A sec. All right, well, I'll fiddle with it. Give it like 10 minutes or so. Sometimes it takes the page to update, but when you go there in a little bit, like give it 10 minutes, you'll be able to download the files. And if you haven't installed Pillar Profits yet, you should definitely install their app. They're a great app. So go download this campaign at amsecretlink.com/profits. Make sure that you send in your PPH All-Star earning report entries to success@adrianmorrison.com. Make sure that you post your earnings report in this thread at the very top of the PPH group. And at the end of the month, we're going to do some really fun stuff. We're going to be giving away money. We're going to be giving away our first Profit Power Hour All-Star Student Award. And it's just going to be a good time. So I'm going to have another great training for you next week. I'm going to reschedule a training with the Shopify rep. So my rep at Shopify is going to come on and do a Q&A pretty soon. So that's coming up in the future. So we got lots of great things, lots of great trainings, and tons and tons and tons of successful students, lots of earnings reports. Life is good, right? So how many of you in here are excited about all the things to come? The training, the Profit Power Hour, All-Star Awards, the giveaways, the free campaigns, because in a couple of weeks, we're also going to give away a $500,000 earning campaign, which is going to be very, very cool, very, very fun to do. So lots of great things going on. Now, let's choose our cash prize winner, all right? So our cash prize winner tonight, I'm going to scroll up and down, up and down. Our most active users have a better shot at winning. So what we're going to do is stop our mouse now. All right. And we have landed on Jenny Jackson. So Jenny Jackson, you just won $100 here on the Profit Power Hour. So Jenny Jackson, I need your PayPal address, and I'll go ahead and PayPal you $100 right now. So Jenny Jackson, congrats for winning. Put your PayPal address in the GoToWebinar chat box. Listen, if you're watching this streaming on YouTube or Facebook or wherever the heck I'm showing up right now, I give away money on my live webinars to the attendees that log into GoToWebinar, okay? So you got to be in GoToWebinar if you want to win. But we stream this because we max out the webinar every single week, and you know, and we have GoToWebinar issues sometimes. So we like to be able to get our backups and whatnot. So Jenny, let's see if I got your email address. Where are you? Let's see here. Yahari, are you really doing the exact same thing that I just told somebody else not to do? And that is flooding the chat box? Really? What's going on with the world? All right. Let's see. Jenny, I got your email address. Let me just go ahead and send you $100 right now if I log into my PayPal account. Let's do that real fast. All right, Jenny, when I log off the webinar, I'm going to send you $100. So I've got your email address, so no worries there. And I can't pronounce your name, but we approve people in our Facebook group every day. But I wait for my moderators to go in and vet everybody. So I'm sure you'll get approved. So just give us a little bit of time. And we've got our winners and everybody selected. All right. And good. All right. Sweet. All right. So Brian says, when is Build Sim Profit Live? It's going to be like the end of October. So we will be talking about that in the future as well. That's our live event. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas this year. We had a great training on bundle optimized ads. We went over carousel ads. We went over video ads. And we gave away some money. We talked about being a PPH All-Star. Remember, success@adrianmorrison.com. Send your video earning reports there. We're going to start reviewing those for our PPH All-Star program. And also here in this thread in our Facebook group, we're going to be reviewing this as well. So make sure you do all of this stuff. I'm excited to give it away. I'm excited to have this new program going of our All-Star students. We'll probably do something really epic for all of our PPH members every single month. right? We'll have new giveaways, new things going on. So we've just got big plans. So make sure that you show up next week, same place, same time, here on the Profit Power Hour at 9 p.m. EST. I am freaking exhausted. I've been traveling like crazy for a week. Shopify offices, New York Mastermind, Orlando conference. Make sure that you follow me on all of these social media mediums, and I promise you, you're gonna get lots of value, probably a couple of laughs too. Our crazy lifestyle. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I just posted a mashup video on my Instagram you should go check out of my last 24 hours of my life. So go to my Instagram and watch this video. It's pretty cool little video of the last 24 hours of my life. There's chicken tenders, ginger ale, speaking, flights, and all sorts of stuff in it. So that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for showing up. I'll see you next week here on the Profit Power Hour with a great new training. And we're going to be giving away a $500,000, $500,000 earnings campaign coming up within the next couple of weeks. So make sure you show up live, because that's not one that we are going to let sit around. And I'm not totally going to announce the exact day and exact week that we're giving it away. I want you to be committed to getting on these webinars every week. And when we're live, we'll give it away to 1,000 people. It's going to be huge, and I'm very much look forward to that. So that's it. Wish you all a ton of success. I love my Profit Power Hour family. Congrats to all of you in here that are grinding, that are hustling, that are breaking through walls, that are jumping out of the ruts that you've been stuck in, investing in yourself, educating yourself, and doing what you know is good for you, your family, and that's going to take you to the next level. That's why I do what I do. I love it, unless you flood my chat box. And I'm here to help you, here to serve you. I'm here to, give you that push that maybe nobody else is giving you, but that I know that you need. And I believe that's why we've created over $20 million in earnings reports in the PPH group. So very exciting times. All right, I'm going to cut off my webcam now. Good night to everybody. I will see you next week. Check your emails for the replay, and go to amsecretlink.com/profits. And in a little bit, the link will be active at the bottom, so you could download these free campaigns and you can use them with Pillow Profits and apply the training that I gave you tonight. Good night, y'all.